Okay, welcome back. So we're moving forward to the next section or the next part, which is basically just a pocket that you have to model out. We will see now whether there is a difference in how you create specific, how we create the site when we change to the next value. So we give a look. Again, everything is PVC, but I'm just going to change this, or I'm just going to leave it at, change it back to PVC again. Okay, so again, have a look at my values. I have A equals to 69. 69, nice. B equals to 17 and C equals to 14. Okay, and then my material is PVC. So before I do any modeling of the part, I just go and I change what was given. So that goes to 69. Okay, and I can see that 69 is a nice, looks nice position of dimensions. We have 17, and we have, again, let's see how this extrude react when we change the value of C to 40, right? So if you take our measure tool, measure this and that, minimum distance, let's see, vector in this direction, and there we can see that it is 6. So that stays constant. It's not necessary to go and put in planes and stuff, because that 6 depth is governed by the extrude itself. So now I know that everything is fine. Don't forget, change the value back to PVC. Okay, apply. Let's see. Okay, so we can see that that has been delinked in our values PVC, so that's okay. Next thing will be to create a typical 2, and I can see that it's just a pocket. And if I look at the section view JJ, you can see that it's 2 from this side. And yeah, I will be, because you have to have a look at how this dimensions is given. You have to make sure that you extrude end condition is also until that side. And then of course this 5-degree angle here in this typical 2. Right. So to make sure that my extrude goes to the precise dimension, just going to put in a plane. I'm going to change the direction. Also going to change the plane orientation so that my plane direction and my plane orientation vector is in the same direction. So I can just put in a 2. Otherwise, I think this has to do with if you create a sketch and these two is not in the same direction, it will flip it will basically turn around the coordinate system or your sketch origin. So I don't want that. But I'm not even going to sketch on that plane. That is just the end condition of my plane. So I know that whatever I draw here and I extrude, it has to stop at the specific plane. So when this length changes, the distance will always be 2 from this side. So that's also why it's very important that you define the dimensions as it was given in this case. So again, I know I need a sketch. See the orientation. Okay, I want the origin to be close to that. Okay, but because it's highlighted red, it means that that will be the face on which I'm going to. Let me select that face, the highlighted face. So my plane will be placed there. Right. So it's an infinite plane. You see, it doesn't come up as a plane, but there it is, right? The blue. So that's where I'm going to draw. In this case, the quickest way to do this, and then I'm going to show the long and tedious way to do this, but the quickest is to make use of the offset curve, offset command. So we can just select connected curve, all the curves that's connected. I can reverse the direction to place it inside. And of course, I was told that it's 2, so I just make it 2. And that's that. Sketch is done. Sketch is fully constrained without any problem. I can move to the next section. For this now, we need an extrude, right? In this case, I want to change the direction, which is fine. And then my end condition, I'm just changing until selected. And then I can select the plane here, or I can select the plane from the tree. I can show result, and that's fine. But I also know that uh, this is now a nice feature of NX where everything is built into this specific extrude. So I'm just going to change this to the front right here. All right. So here I can see that. Here I can see that that's horizontal. That's not what I want. I want this at a specific angle. So to get that at a specific angle, and in this case, it is typical, right? So it's typical. So all these faces are at 5 degrees. So there's 5. If I turn this around, uh, there will be a 5 there, 5 there, 5-degree angle. So I know that I can put in a draft. If your dialog is not like this, you can change it. So here you can see that you have less commands available, but you know that, oh, okay, I know that there's a more tab, and in the more tab, there's other specific drafting options, other options available. In this case, I'm not going to use that. I want to make use of a draft from a specific section, and the angles can be at multiple angles because I know it's typical. So I'm just going to say typical, and in this case, I know it's 5 degrees, and then you can set it as such, right? Uh, if it has to be at another angle, you can sort of like manipulate it to see what that angle should be so that it just display as it should. In this case, I'm just gonna say it's 5, right? Let's see what happens when we make it -5. -5. Nah, -5, not 55. Okay, so you can see that the angle changes there, but in this case it is 5. Just positive. Apply. Let's see what happens. Okay, so now we have our extrude. I just want to make sure that it is actually cut at a specific angle. So I'm just gonna go to my view tab. I'm gonna edit the section. Don't want it in that direction, but we can have a look. You can see there's already something there with the I want to see it from here, so I'm just selecting that face. Then I can just drag it in a bit, make it perpendicular, and then I can see, oh, it looks proper. It looks like it's 2 there. There's my 5 degrees in that direction, that direction. Let me just move this in, push this in a bit more. Ooh, nope. I actually used the wrong drag handle now. Just, sometimes it's just better to do something over than trying to fix it. Yes. Okay. So now we can see there's a section. It's like, oh, nice. So that's fine. Escape there. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see this and that. And then I can just hide it. And then of course, I already know that I've changed the dimensions. I've changed everything that needs to be changed. Material changed. So I can just go mass properties, update the mass properties. Let's show the mass properties, update the mass properties, and then I can copy it from here, or I can show it here, right? So I think that's the easiest way to do it. But alternatively, as you guys know me by now, I like to make life easy. I like to show you the easy way as well as the hard way. Oh, come on, control, no. Let's just use shift and select all of those. Just gonna suppress everything. Yes, okay. Okay, so alternatively, long way to do it. If you did not know about offset curve, you would have probably went for this approach. Again, uh, That's not what you would have done. You would have done something similar, but probably something in this line. Right, and then taking this. But you can see already that this is utter nonsense. See that? That's not even. Just because I know about the feature, I'm just going to use it. Normally, you just take that point and make it coincident. As you can see, this is not a plan. This is not the most effective way of doing it. Because now you'll need to. Oh my word. Yeah, so you need to do this. Two. See, already there's something there. You need to go and check out what the radius is. Okay, so what I'm really doing my best here to show you guys that, see, this is wrong. See, that interpretation is already wrong. That's not how that thing goes. That goes something in that line. So that's only 2. Again, it's completely up to you what you want to do with this. You can decide whether you want to use offset curve or you would want to go through this whole exercise of getting every single line, because now you have to worry about constraining a sketch completely. Something like that. So now you need to say this is 13 plus 2. Let's just make this a radial dimension. Again, let's see, duplication. So you have to encounter a lot of things. So see, now you have to do maths. This one was, how much was this? I think it was 13, diameter 13. So it's gonna be 13 plus 2 times 2. You see, so already not a nice way. Same here. What was this dimension here? This was this radius here. I think it was 19. Let's go up again. You see, now it's like, oh, B has changed, so you need to go. Went to the wrong part. I need to check what B here is. So it's B. So you must model it in as B. So it's gonna be B is a radius, so it's gonna be B minus 2. Right, and then of course you'll need to. Oops. Again, I'm really trying my best to draw as fast as I can, but this is, as I said, not a good way to model. Now I need to put in a thing there. It says parallel, and it's parallel. See, now I need to see, oh, where's this? Where's this one? Okay. So let's see now. This is now a complete waste of time. But in any case, I just want to go through the motions and just show you guys that whenever I set up a test or something, I make sure that This is 67 minus 2. Then of course it's not right, so you'll need to put in another constraint between these two lines, concentric. You see? So it's not even minus, it should be plus 2. So you can make all these types of mistakes. And then now again, this must be delete. Let's delete that. I think this one and this one concentric. Yes. Now this is 19, so plus 2. So it's 19 plus 2. One ortho dimension. Okay, let's just put this and this on the same place. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Delete that one. It's fine. You see, so again, you through a lot of effort and stuff, you will still get the sketch to be fully constrained. You can then go and do exactly what we've done earlier. You can put a 5. Then you can put in a draft angle of 5 as well. Okay, but apply. Okay, so now to make sure that my extrude is to the right, just unsuppress this, change my extrude, change the value. Wait, I want to see why this doesn't work. Okay, so okay, so I'm just gonna do this. Right, I'm gonna say this value it should be offset from a selected, right? And then the object is this side, and then it must be 2. If you double click to change the direction, why isn't this feature working? Show result. It says subtract everything. So see, I'm not sure. This says extrude a face plus an offset value. Should I put a negative in? Okay. I'm really not sure why this offset from start limit. Okay, that's now from this limit you want it to start at a specific place. From there, that's not what we want. Until next is gonna be until that side. Until selected, until extended, offset from selected surface. This, according to me, should be if I select this face and I say it should be 2 from that face. The direction in which it points shows the correct dimension thingy projection. My boolean is subtract. My body is selected. Let me just do this as none. Still an error. Okay, so I don't know what's wrong with that feature. In this case, it doesn't want to work. Let's see what happens if you do this. This is weird for me. Yeah. This is a new feature. Maybe I just don't know how to use it, but I'll stick to inserting a plane, selecting that plane as my reference. So I'm just gonna unsuppress it. Nope, it's wrong. Suppress this, unsuppress this, and then of course use it as my thing. Okay. Update the mesh properties, get the mesh. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day.